Hi everyone, Jack from Everyday Agile here, and I'm going to take you on a whistle-stop tour of the 5 Scrum events. Starting with the sprint, which is the heartbeat of the framework. It's where our ideas are turned into value. They're fixed length periods of time of up to 1 month or less. And a new sprint starts immediately after the conclusion of the previous sprint. On to sprint planning, which initiates the sprint by laying out the work to be performed. And sprint planning addresses the following 3 topics. Topic 1, why is the sprint valuable? Answering this question could result in the all-important sprint goal. Topic 2, what can be done this sprint? And topic 3, how will that chosen work get done by those doing the work? Next up is the daily Scrum, which is a 15-minute event for the Scrum team to inspect their progress towards that sprint goal and adapt if they need to. The team can select whatever structure they want, just keep in mind that the daily Scrum is not the only time everyone is allowed to talk to each other throughout the day. Moving on to the sprint review, the second to last event. The purpose of the sprint review is to inspect the outcome of the sprint and talk about what to do next. The Scrum team and any relevant stakeholders review what was achieved in the sprint and what has changed along the way. The sprint review should be seen as a working session, and the team should avoid limiting it to just another PowerPoint presentation. And finally, the sprint retrospective. Now, if you think of the sprint review as an outward-facing event, then the sprint retrospective is very much an inward-facing one. It's where the team hold up a mirror to themselves and inspect how the last sprint went in terms of individuals, interactions, processes and tools. The team can then identify the most helpful changes to improve its effectiveness. Now, I couldn't talk about the Scrum events without mentioning backlog refinement. The important thing to remember about this is that refinement is an activity, not an event. If you need any help with your Scrum or agility, then feel free to get in touch by all the usual places.